As stated, my boy was gonna clean it up. So all my jaggedy garbage he cleaned up, made it looks like something decent. So I'm gonna install this, bolt everything down, make sure this section clears, so we'll start working on the center section, because I just got the final piping for the rear. I have to get a new muffler because the one I have I don't like. Talk about bad time management. Everybody's getting ready to put their car away. Here I'm trying to take my car out. Ugh. But it's starting to look good anyway, so. Just gotta go down and move this into place, make sure it clears, which it feels like it does, and start working on the center section. So far, this is the exhaust. I try to this exhaust. He had to come down a little bit because of the section right here, so I tilted it up right there, and now I'm gonna try to put the second section on because it's tilted up a little bit too high. It's actually pretty close to the drive shaft, so I'm gonna tilt it back down a little bit and then connect to the rest of the back section. But more or less that's what it's gonna be. So if you look from the body line, it's not too bad. That's right there's the lowest section, but it couldn't be avoided due to the viscous coupler. So I'm just gonna finish off. So I didn't do a lot of video for this purpose, but I have the exhaust more or less finished, or maybe not. I gotta fix the hanger down back. Gotta weld the hanger to lift it back up. What else? Finish up this section, so it should be going right here. That should be that should be good enough. Just gotta fix the hanger down there because it was holding the exhaust, but apparently my tack wasn't strong enough, so it fell down. So I gotta fix that, lift everything back up, and then I can start welding up the whole thing and at least have enough to drive the car. So these are all the pieces I'm working with to figure out the placement of the muffler. So I will not be using this muffler. This one is too close right here, so there's no real lip, so it's gonna actually burn the bumper. It's for like a Civic or something, so I have to cut it. So I'm just using this mock-up to get an idea of where I'm gonna run it. So the pipe is gonna come from here, make a 90, like so basically two 90s, come right here, and then run straight down to that when it's positioned where it should be. So I'm gonna jack that up, mark it, try to tack it now, and hopefully that will take care of that issue. So we just installed the second half of the exhaust. So I'm just gonna test it out, see what it sounds like. Oh, great. It's still loud. So we got one part done. I finished wrapping the downpipe. Right now I'm in the middle of painting the adapter that goes to the turbo to the downpipe. And this is the oval exhaust section. I'm just letting it dry, ceramic coated, and now I'm gonna paint it, so hopefully it comes out looking nice too. So we're starting on the electronic power steering. It's already mounted in the car, so this is where we are running the return line. So this is a 3/8 fuel line hose, so this should be able to handle it. This is just a return. I'm just going to show you more or less what I'm doing. So this one is the feed line. It's already set up. I have the adapter, and it's a 6AN line. The return line goes into here. So I took it out, so it's easier to put everything on underneath the car. So here's a aftermath of the startup. So we got the pump working. The fitting was leaking, so I had to change the fitting out. I swapped it from this blue one to a different one. That one's a little longer. This is the factory one that came off. So this is the factory fitting is like this. The blue one I originally had in there. As you can see, the blue one is a little shorter. The blue one's a little shorter. So that fitting that I just put in is a little longer. It's more towards the OEM spec, so that should help me out. So this one I took off the bottom of the rack. This one definitely was the wrong fitting because it was leaking. So So that little noise, the humming noise, that's the pump. Everything is on. So far no leaks. So let's try this. Oops. The hell? No, yeah, just saw that. Definitely working. Just need some more fluid. But so far, looks to have no leaks. Main thing I'm looking trying to fix. Again, no leaks. Okay, so the pump is working. So far, lucky me, no leaks. That one looks fine also. So that fitting works. Just gotta bleed out the system. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Might have to figure that out. Maybe it's because it's on the lift, but I just want to keep going to the right. So I'm guessing there's an air bubble somewhere, but so far it is working. Just gotta fix that issue of going to the right. Maybe once it's on the ground, it'll change up. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.